All right, YouTube. We're working on a 2008 Kawasaki Teryx 750, and as you can see, all this oil residue was because my oil seal on the, I believe that's the crankshaft here, the back, the rear side, was bad. So I got a new part for it, and there's a little trick here to getting these out. So this drive shaft yoke, or whatever you call it, this spline goes into the engine, the drive shaft, or the crankshaft side. There's a little boot here that you slip down, and there is a metal ring inside there that you have to pinch and move off this rib right here in the middle. So you do that very first, and then what that allows you to do, basically, because it's spring loaded after that, is it allows you to slide this whole mechanism out from the the crankshaft of that engine, so you can then access your the seal and work on it. Got this here from Partzilla, not sponsored by them, but that's where I got it from. And the love to be sponsored, by the way, Partzilla, if you're watching. Part number here on this seal is 92049-0095. Now, it took me a bunch of research to figure out which exact seal this was, because there's front and back, and there's differential seals as well. But that's the part number, and this replaces what we were just looking at. You're gonna need to go ahead and get you an oil filter, because it drains oil when you do this, and so I'm just changing the oil while I'm at it. And by the way, for your oil change, you'll need a 17 mil socket for the oil drain plug. And here is the part number, Kawasaki 16097. And then I'm just using 20W50. I think you can use 20W40 or well as well. You just want to make sure that you got high weight. And then even like motorcycle oil if you want to spend the money on. All right, so the trick here that I'm trying to show you guys, and I can't take credit for this, I saw this on some YouTube channel, some guy thought of it, but what you end up having to do is removing this this like guard, the shield here, and you unbolt it, and I couldn't get that one out, so just turn it out of the way. But you open the space up, and what you do is you pretend this was a drill. You stick your drill up there so you can get a direct angle into that seal, and I just used the smallest self-tapping screws I could get, and I just sunk one in there. It took me two, but I sunk one in there. You can go pretty deep if you got short ones, get a good bite on it. And then I just used a screwdriver and pry it on that screw so that you don't damage any of the material on the actual engine side, so that it's a good clean fit for your new seal. All right, guys, I'm not going to show you the oil change, because if you don't know how to do that, you probably shouldn't be doing this. But I got the seal pushed in here, and it went in really easy. Got a little bit lumberjawed there, but I looked on the inside. It's not going to hurt anything. I think hopefully it settles flush eventually. It shouldn't be a problem. But I'm trying to put the drive shaft back on, and then fill it back up with oil. I think online it said 2.3 quarts. All right, y'all, the last step, you basically inside that boot, like I was showing you earlier, you compress that spring and slip this back down, and then over this crankshaft. And then there's that ring that you need to pull back and clip back into place. I can't see it, but it's beneath that boot. Once that's done, fill it back up with oil, and you should be good to go.